Picture this: a missile launched from the tumultuous conflict between Hamas militants and Israel lands in an unexpected place, an Egyptian resort town about 137 miles from the Gaza Strip. This is but a slice of the intricate, complex, and ceaseless conflict of Israel-Gaza. Our journey begins in the year of 1948, with the establishment of the State of Israel. This event, also known as the Nakba, or catastrophe, by Palestinians, set the stage for the decades-long conflict we see today. Palestinians were expelled from their homes, marking the start of a refugee crisis that persists even now. Fast forward to 2005, Israel unilaterally withdraws from the Gaza Strip, but retains control of its airspace and coastline. This sets the stage for a power vacuum, into which steps Hamas, a Palestinian Islamist political organization and militant group. Fast forward again to 2007, Hamas takes control of the Gaza Strip. This event triggers a blockade by Israel and Egypt, creating a pressure cooker environment that has contributed to the cycle of conflict we see today. The latest chapter in this saga began in May of 2021, with clashes between Palestinians and Israeli forces. This escalated quickly into a full-blown conflict, with Hamas firing rockets into Israel and Israel responding with airstrikes on the Gaza Strip. The human toll of this conflict is staggering. According to the Gaza Health Ministry, over 7,000 Palestinians have been killed. Israeli airstrikes have devastated parts of the Gaza Strip, leaving neighborhoods in rubble and hospitals struggling to treat masses of wounded with diminishing resources. The global response to the conflict has been varied. The United States has carried out strikes against Iranian targets in Syria, while also warning Iran against targeting U.S. troops in the Middle East. The European Union has called for corridors and pauses for aid to reach Gaza. However, amid the conflict, there have been sparks of hope. France has sent a floating hospital carrier to Gaza, and the United Nations has made desperate appeals for fuel in Gaza. Protests and demonstrations in support of both Israel and Palestine have been held worldwide. In the most recent development, a missile launched as part of the fighting between Hamas militants and Israel struck an Egyptian resort town about 137 miles from the Gaza Strip. Despite the ongoing conflict, the desire for peace remains. Palestinian Prime Minister Mohammed Shtayyeh has expressed belief in the viability of a two-state solution. However, the road to peace is fraught with obstacles, and the end of the conflict seems a distant prospect. To summarize, the Israel-Gaza conflict is a complex and protracted issue with deep historical roots. The ongoing violence has resulted in a significant loss of life and has had far-reaching consequences, not only for those directly involved, but also for the wider region and the world. The international community continues to grapple with how best to respond, and the search for a lasting resolution remains a pressing global challenge. And that, dear listener, is the Israel-Gaza conflict, in a nutshell.